Hello everyone, Attorney Joseph Radzwion IV, your trusted attorney with Radzwion Law PLLC. Today, we're going to talk about a case that was actually just filed in Wayne County, the 3rd Judicial Circuit Court. And this case has been a long time coming. And for those of you who have ever taken a CPL class with me, or anyone that lives in Wayne County and has tried to apply for a CPL, Wayne County is notorious for delaying or taking literally months, even years, to process an application for a CPL. So today we're looking at a case that was just recently filed, and it's the plaintiffs are Younts, Dithazy, Waters, Michigan Open Carry, Michigan Coalition for Responsible Gun Owners, and also Michigan Gun Owners Incorporated. And this is a direct suit against the Wayne County Clerk's office. They're suing her in her official capacity as the Wayne County Clerk. Now, just looking at the brief, or the complaint, I should say, I'm going to highlight some things that I think are important, and you guys are more than welcome to go and read the rest of it. It's only about 13 to 15 pages long, not too lengthy. So the point of this is that, and just understanding that any other clerk's office, they process a CPL application usually within about 2 months. Or less. And really the law says that they have 45 days to process your application once you submit your application and fingerprint and background check. So but let's just look at this complaint. The plaintiffs are filing the complaint to compel the defendants, that's the clerk's office, to comply with their legal duties to ensure the acceptance of CPL, that's concealed pistol license applicants, administering their oaths and processing the CPL applications according to MCL 28.425B, like boy. Okay? In December of 2015, Michigan, the legislator, that's how laws are passed, not by executive orders, but a law was passed, MCL 28.425B, and it defines the clerk's duties to process CPL applications. And it requires the clerk to apply, or I'm sorry, it requires the clerk that they accept CPL applications from all of the residents that live within that county. That's pretty straightforward. And the way that they're supposed to accept that is during normal business hours, or the time they're supposed to accept the applicants or applications. Now, I have 4 things that are listed in the complaint that directly violate the Michigan state law that the county clerk are violating. Number 1 is that the county clerk is supposed to administer an oath for all applications. They're violating that by outright denying the acceptance of them. The second is that the county clerk shall issue the applicant a receipt for his or her application at the time that it is submitted. They're not doing that. And the third would be that the county clerk shall issue and send by first-class mail to the CPL applicant within the time period, which is if you as an applicant meet the requirements, then the clerk is supposed to mail you within 45 days your either your approval or your denial, and why. The fourth is that they are not mailing the disqualification letters either. So that's 4 things just right off the get-go on page 3 of the complaint that the Wayne County clerk is violating under this MCL 28.425B, the Michigan law. The county clerk has also denied application processing just outright. They're not even doing it. As the complaint lists here, and what I alluded to at the beginning of the video here, is that the clerk's office is making people wait 13 months or more to process their application. That is in clear violation of Michigan state law, and I'm very thankful that someone is finally stepping in to ensure that the county is not violating Michigan state law. One of the things that is right in the complaint on page 4 is that the Wayne County has put on their website a little blurb or a little system notification, and it says that the CPL scheduler system is temporarily disabled, and they're trying to upgrade and enhance the scheduling and office capabilities. And that's unacceptable. You can't just, we're going to ignore the law and not even take applications and schedule times to administer people's oaths and swear them in to allow them to apply for the CPL. All right. And right here in the complaint, no other county that is in Michigan is doing this. No other county ever says, we're going to ignore Michigan law, put our duties on hold so that we can update our computer system. That's just unacceptable. All right, so continuing on here, like I said, I'm not going to read everything out of this complaint. I've just highlighted a few things. Some of the common allegations by the plaintiffs. You have essentially 3 named plaintiffs as individuals, and that's Younts, Dithazy, and Waters. Plaintiff 1, Younts, is trying to apply for his CPL or his or her CPL. I don't know if it's a gentleman. Derek Younts is applying for a CPL so that he can obtain a taser. If you don't know, in Michigan, if you want to have a taser, you have to have a CPL. You have to complete a CPL course and then apply as if you were going to carry a firearm. And he's being denied his CPL. Dithazy is plaintiff number 2. Dithazy is desiring to carry a lawfully concealed pistol in compliance with Michigan law and for the defense of himself and his family. He's being denied by Wayne County just based on the application process. Waters is, Mrs. Waters is desire to renew her CPL, which expires every 5 years, and the county clerk has failed to provide the renewal notification, the PIN number, for that purpose. They're not processing. Typically what happens is the county will mail you a PIN number within 6 months of your CPL expiring. That PIN number will allow you to renew your application online, to answer the questions you need, submit whatever paperwork that the county requires. And here Mrs. Waters is being denied that PIN number, so she can't even go online to renew her CPL. The summary of the common allegations here is that the county clerk is in direct violation of MCL 28.425B by not accepting CPL applications. Now, count 2, the writ of mandamus. Essentially, the county has a clear legal duty as mandated by Michigan state law to take CPL applications during normal business hours, to administer oaths, and perform other duties as required by MCL 28.425B. They are failing to do that. Count 3 is that the county clerk's infringement of Younts' rights under the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution. This one, to summarize, the county clerk or the defendant's denial and refusal to accept and process Younts' CPL application imparts an unconstitutional infringement of the Second Amendment right that he has. Count number 4 is that the defendant's refusal to accept or process the CPL application constitutes an arbitrary and capricious failure to issue a license under MCL 28.425 D3. The county clerk does not currently accept CPL applications from its residents in Wayne County. That is a direct violation of Michigan law. Count number 5 is the defendant's violation of Michigan firearms preemption statute. That statute is MCL 123.1102, which essentially says that a local municipality like a county or a city cannot enact ordinances or laws or operate in a manner that restricts the ability for an individual to possess, transport, or own a firearm. Wayne County is essentially doing that by not doing its job in what the state law defines as its duties. So by failing to allow residents to submit CPL applications and renewals, the county clerk has unilaterally, arbitrarily enacted or enforced a regulation in direct violation of the MCL 123.1102 statute. The conclusion of the suit here, the complaint, just two things. The first is that the plaintiffs are seeking the court order that the county clerk is required by Michigan law to timely accept and process CPL applications, issue renewal notices, and administer oaths as prescribed by law. The second big one is back to that concept of just because you accept them and you say you're processing them, you can't take 13 months when the law says 45 days. The plaintiffs are seeking the court to order the county clerk to lower the backlog of applications from a 14-month waiting period to less than 2 months, which is in accordance with other counties in Michigan. That is pretty much the summation or the summary of the complaint that was filed just recently in Wayne County. I hope that this suit has some relief, or all the relief that the plaintiffs are seeking in the court, because quite frankly, it is unacceptable that a county can essentially ignore the duties that it has under the law and just ignore the rights of its citizens or its people that live in the county, especially on such a foundational right that we have as American citizens under the Second Amendment, and even under the Michigan Constitution. Under the Michigan Constitution, every person has the right to keep and bear arms for the protection of himself or herself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to support the organizations that are bringing this suit, you can reach out to me, and or you can reach out to them directly and make a donation. Michigan Open Carry or Michigan Coalition for Responsible Gun Owners. I know they would be very pleased to accept any sort of donation that you guys could give them to help fight the Wayne County clerk in this lawsuit. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.